Yo, what's up YouTube? My name is Chishu Zed. I'm back in here with another video for you. Now, you know how it goes. No more wasting time. Let's get it. This video is not for everybody. It's not. This video is not for you if you do not want to hear the truth. So, if you want to click out now, click out. A lot of people are going to be upset. A lot of people are going to be triggered. And some of you are going to understand why, because you know the truth. But before I get into it, man, hit that like button, man. I'm going to give you guys some time to hit that like button, show your boys some love. Listen, I have a goal of 30K subscribers by my birthday, the 1st of December. So a lot of you think you're subscribed because you get notifications to my videos or the YouTube algorithm pushes it out to you. But I want you to know that you probably are not. Larger percentage of you guys are not subscribed to my channel who watch my content frequently. So check right now. You probably aren't subscribed. Hit that subscribe button. Help me reach my goal. I can't do it without you. To everybody that supports me, I appreciate you very much. But guys, today we've got some heavy stuff to talk about, man. This morning, I woke up with a post in my DMs. If you're not following me on Instagram, hit me up on Instagram, man. Say what's up. And one of my subscribers sent me a post. Now, this post was a Twitter post by another content creator by the name of Aloni. So apparently this chick is like a bedroom fun expert, right? Tips and tricks on bedroom fun stuff for women. At least that's what she says, which to me just means that she's taken a lot of BBC. So she's pretty well known. She's been on The Breakfast Club. She's been on TEDx. But recently, there have been some posts circulating on the dark side of Twitter. Now, these posts have been of her followers sharing stories of how they cheated on past lovers, exes, husbands. And I'll tell you, man, I've done a lot of these type of videos where I reveal cheating, but these take the win. Oh, these are brutal. You want to talk about RP truths? This video will RP somebody, right? We will create a red pill man today. Hit that like button so we can help some brothers out, man, who don't know the truth about these modern women's nature. So what I'm about to show you right now all began with the post by Aloni where she asked her female audience this. Ladies and ladies only. I want you to DM me the craziest story of what truly happened when you text him apologizing for falling asleep. Were you on a date? Were you with the person you told your partner not to worry about? Cheating or sleeping with someone else? Guys, I'm not going to waste any more time. I'm going to start with these posts that were shared on Twitter that blew my mind, and I think it's time you guys hear him too. Let's get into it. So this woman shared, "Hi Aloni. I told my babes at the time that I fell asleep early." She lied. "But I had really gone to an MFM threesome," right? That's male, female, male. That's not a threesome, girl. You got a train ran on you. A train. And guys, this is so important. Let me finish this story, man. Let me chill out and finish the rest of this post. "I had such an amazing experience." I bet you did. "1D in my mouth." Listen, get the kids out of the room, man. If you're at work, put on some headphones because it's about to get crazy in here. "1D in my mouth, another in the cooch." And she put the emoji when, you know, that's the emoji when you put the tip in. Oh, shoot. "Those men really took care of me that night. Ooh. I stayed over, so I was asleep," in quotations because she's cheating, "for about 11 hours that night." Now, she told her boyfriend at the time, her babes, whatever, the guy she was in an exclusive committed relationship, it seems like, that she fell asleep, and she fell asleep early. Like, that's a female go-to lie when a woman wants to cheat, right? She doesn't text you back. You're texting her the whole night. Why? Because you're a simp. And you treat these women like they're queens, right? You compliment them. You put them on pedestals while other dudes are running whole trains. You're treating her like a queen while other men are digging her out in all areas. Damn. It's brutal, man. But we're not done. It keeps going. The next part says, basically passed out from how much fun I had. Woke up the next morning, said a cute little good morning and sorry, I fell asleep whilst I was studying. Guys, let me tell you something that some of you may not want to hear. Most of these women today are like this. They belong to the streets, right? They're enjoying themselves out in the streets, getting ran through, getting trains. You don't want to know her past, man. You don't want to know. Don't even ask. This is what's happening. And then after that, she goes back to her boyfriend. He kisses her with the same mouth that she did God knows what with, and then tells her he loves her, and then marries her and gives her everything. If your girl is about this life and you don't know about it, you're beta. You are blue pilled. You are not aware. You give women the benefit of the doubt when you should not. Don't. Why not? Why shouldn't you give women today the benefit of the doubt? Well, because most of them belong to the streets. Most of them fantasize about this. I'm telling you, man. This is what these women want today. Maybe as they get older, once it's all said and done, they don't want it out of their system, right? When they hit that wall, that post-war clarity tries to kind of come in a little bit. No, I'm not like that anymore. Yeah, ask the younger ones. Ask the chick who's 19. Ask the chick who's 21. Ask the chick who's 23 what she really wants. Like this, and they can get it. But anyways, guys, I'm not going to get carried away here. Let's read the next story. This woman shared this. Hi, Aloni. So my story went like this. I said I had some friends coming over without mentioning one because we have a history. So as expected, he's not a big fan of hers. Okay, so girl told her boyfriend she's got some friends coming over and he doesn't like one of the girls because apparently she goes both ways. She's bi, whatever. So around like 11, everyone else went home, but she stayed and things got very frisky. Oh, she got the emojis there. For many hours. Oh, yeah. Yep. When these women are cheating, they're not cheating for a quickie, right? They're putting in work. She goes on to say, luckily, my guy didn't text me, assuming I was busy with the girls. So I just sent a cute good morning. Sorry, I fell asleep text the next morning. Oh, man. This hurts. This hurts to read. I, of course, felt bad, but she's very hard to resist. Again, welcome to reality. This is happening all over, right? She went back to her man, and he still to this day probably does not have any idea that it happened. Because the narrative a lot of the times is only guys cheat, right? Only guys do these things. But no, they do it too. Oh yeah, they do it too and never tell a soul until now. Let's check out the next story. This woman said, hi, Aloni. Sharing my story. So I broke up with my ex-man a long time ago. I was out one night and stopped replying to his messages. I'm reading there. It's like she forgot to put two. That night, I ended up hooking up with a guy I used to casually sleep with before my relationship. So she went back to that alpha. She went back to that guy who she couldn't have. We tried, for the first time too. Guys, remember what I said. For a man who she actually wants to be with, right? For that guy, she wants to smash. And it's not about feelings and companionship and oh my gosh, I love you so much. No. She wants to be dirty with him. She's doing all that stuff. Think about it. She's doing it. He's busting those cheeks. So she goes on. My ex texted me the next day wanting to pick up stuff for my house. And I lied and said I was sleeping, so missed his calls. Man turns up at my house a few hours later. Luckily, my casual F buddy dropped me home in time, begging me to take him back. Long story short, I ended up effing him too, and I hadn't even showered yet. Oh, man. The disrespect. The disrespect. I never told him the truth. He didn't deserve to know anyways. What a typical story, man. This story right here is so painfully typical. It is typical for most men today who are betas to beg and cry for their woman to come back into their life. Why? Because they see it on TV, right? They live a scarcity mindset. On top of that, they think the way to get the woman is to cry and beg and plead. Have some self-respect. Because it's obvious that she doesn't respect you. Why? Because she's disrespecting you. That was pure disrespect. But these women are sharing this like it was a pleasurable experience. You think they regret that shit? Have you ever talked to a girl about her past and she says she regrets it? She doesn't. Now, she might regret the results of it once she realizes that it connects the dots, but a lot of these women don't connect the dots. They don't see where they're at now, right? No man wants you because we can tell that you're used up. You're not able to pair bond with another man, right? They don't see and put the connection together. A lot of them just say, I had fun. It was a good time. Yeah, they're out here in these streets, man. 304s. Never beg for a woman. Have self-respect. Never give yourself so much to a woman that she's the center of your life. And when you go through something like this, it completely breaks you down. Reserve some self-respect. This woman shared and said, "Hi, Aloni. So I was seeing this super jealous guy. First red flag, being jealous. Jealous men get cheated on. If you don't remember anything else, remember this. Stop being jealous. Jealous men get cheated on. Period. You want to know how to get a woman to cheat on you? Be jealous. Be obsessive, right? The type of men who don't get cheated on most of the times are usually the type of guys who don't care if the girl leaves or not. Once you accept that mindset and truly believe it, right, that she is replaceable, that you have an abundance mindset, then for some reason, now women want that man. You guys ever notice that the women who complain about their men the most, right? They complain like, he's such an asshole. I wish he would do this. They're the most loyal. They're the most loyal. They don't want to cheat. They're so attached. That's what you want. Oh yeah, call it toxic, call it whatever you want, but you want your woman to be uncertain of where you stand, but you want her to be certain that you have options and you will walk away without blinking an eye. Let's get back into this story. So I was seeing this super jealous guy. He was driving to me from another city late at night with his friends so I could meet them as his next girl or whatever. But when a guy I had a crush on for ages but had a girlfriend message me declaring he's single, I jumped at the chance and invited him over. I don't know if it was the crush or the feeling of being sneaky, but the guy rocked my world. Rocked my world. What does that mean? That means he beat it up, right? Think about this, guys. Her man is driving with his friends in the back. She is over there getting blown to smithereens by another man. She gets the 304 championship belt. She goes on to say, afterwards, I saw the angry text from the jealous guy. So while Sneaky Link was in the shower, I sent my guy a whole video of my empty room. Brutal. Guys, being jealous, right? When a woman is tempted to cheat and she thinks of her jealous man, you know what she thinks? She thinks, wow, this D is about to be bomb. Why? Because my man's jealous and it's going to feel that much better. The more emotional you are, the more jealous, the more of a scarcity mind you operate in with women, the more they're tempted to cheat. The better that experience will be. Oh yeah, that's sick. They're sick. They're sick. But if she's sitting there and she thinks, if my man was to find out that I did this, what would he do? He would just leave. He wouldn't yell at me. He wouldn't start crying like a little bitch. Why? Because he understands that this stuff happens. He would just leave and I'll never see him again. but he wouldn't cry and complain and beg. You see, when you're crying and complaining and begging to your chick and being all jealous, she wants that D from the other guy, right? That shit's gonna feel good. That's the truth, right? That's what's going through her mind. When he's there digging in that, it's gonna feel amazing. Why? Because she's imagining you're crying your ass off. Oh my God, no! While she's there taking that D, boy. I know I'm a mess, man. But it's the truth, guys. It's the truth. We're reading this. You think they're making this up? You think this is fake? Get the hell out of here. This woman said, I was cheating with someone who's even his dad's age. Damn. Having orgasms left, right, and center. Woo. Basically passed out from how much fun I had. Think if you're the man reading this, man, this is freaking brutal. This is brutal. If you have a girlfriend, I'm sorry, man. She might be getting her back blown out right now, especially if she's in Vegas or something like that. Woke up the next morning, said a cute little good morning, and I'm sorry I fell asleep whilst I was studying X. Enjoyed it so much, I do it regularly, and I'm even seeing Mr. Booty Eater in about 2 to 3 hours. Don't we just love Sundays? Oh, hell no. Dog. Are these the chicks that you guys want to buy flowers for, man? And take an expensive dates on the first night? Listen, guys, you've got to realize something about women today. She has to prove herself first, right? She has to prove herself. And if she's this type of a woman, capable of this, you've got to be aware of it. But she has to prove herself. Don't give a chick like this a relationship of commitment. Look for the red flags. A lot of these guys are betas. They're simps. It's a lot of men out here. Aren't you glad that you're on this channel? Aren't you glad that you're RP aware? I know I am. But a lot of men don't know this stuff. They're kissing women right on the lips on booty eating Sundays. Right? This woman shared, my now ex-husband was on a work trip and his boss came to my house and showed me texts of him with another woman on said trip and months of receipts. So your boss is out to get you. Okay, let's keep going. So I blocked all of his credit and debit cards while he was at dinner. He kept calling, trying to get me to PayPal him money because his cards weren't working, but I ignored him and effed his boss and neighbor in his Dragon Ball Z themed game room on his 3K sofa. No, not the Dragon Ball Z themed. That's not right. That's not right. I told the guys to bust on the sofa and it cut out. Damn. Wonder what the rest of that said. Another point to make here, guys. A lot of guys don't realize that the guy that will end up smashing your wife, the guy that will end up beating the cheeks of your woman will not be some random dude that she met online. In most cases, it's your best friend. Yeah. Or your best friend, right? Hopefully you have better friends than that. But it's someone you know who's been watching you. Which is why a lot of you guys who think it's cool to bring a lot of guys around your girl, you're effing up. Wrong move, bad decision, stop doing it. Oh, but it's insecure, man. You're just insecure. Yeah, okay, yeah, I'll be insecure. Why would you want to not prevent the opportunity of things like that happening? Why would you want to let your woman go out on girls' nights out? Why? Why? She's with you now. Why does she need to do that? Why does she want to go? You think she wants to go there to hang out with her friends? No, she wants BBC, brother. But enough of that. Let's get to the next story. This woman said, when I was single, I used to have 4 to 5 people on my rotation. Damn. So I made an Excel sheet. Dang. To keep track of who I was seeing during the week and what days they were off from work. So she made a whole Excel sheet to keep track of her thought activity. 3 or 4 galore right here, man. One of my rotations rain checked our date. Real nigga. But he texted the night before to make up for it. Never mind. But then I was already heading to my second favorite's house. I knew it was her day off from my Excel sheet. And she always gives me one of the best head I've ever had. Okay. See, a lot of these women, man, they go both ways. The guy texted me, I know you're asleep right now. Let's do dinner tomorrow. ? I remember texting him the day after. Sorry, it was girls' night. You see, most of these women who are out here doing this, and there's a lot of them, are doing it with men who don't want relationships with them. They don't want to wife them. So what do they do to these guys? Well, they give up the box, right? Because they view these guys as alpha. Women break rules for alpha. With you, she doesn't get freaky. She doesn't lose control because you've got a beta mindset. You're a simp. You complain, you whine, you cry. You're not waking up and looking at the world like it's yours for the taking. That's the mindset you got to have. You put her on a pedestal. You love her. Now, am I saying that you shouldn't love a woman? No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is a woman should first earn your love. She needs to earn your respect. She needs to earn your good treatment. I'm going to say something here that a lot of people are not going to like, but meet a woman and assume the worst. That's where you start. Give them all 1 star, and then they can work up to 5 stars, right? Over time. If you do that and you pay attention to a lot of these chicks out here, you find out a lot of them will stay at that 1 star because you end up seeing who they truly are. She can cheat. That's the bitter reality, especially if you lack those alpha masculine qualities, especially if you are a beta, a simp, a white knight. Over here talking about, oh guys, you know, they're not all like that. There has to be one out there that's not like that. You've got one-itis. You're out here looking for your soulmate on some notebook shit. Stop it. Stop it. Most of these women have gone through their little 304 phase, right? Just accept that they have. But this is another level, right? There are a sect of women out here who are good at faking it. So you must be RP aware. Just know. And also, final thought. Do not give yourself so much to a woman. I always say this. Don't love a woman too much to the point where if you find out a woman has done something like this to you, it doesn't break you and ruin you forever. And how do you do that? Well, by reminding yourself that it's possible. A lot of men live in a fairy tale world with unicorns, fluffy things, and fucking rainbows. Right? When they think of a woman, they're picturing them kissing her on the forehead and her cuddling and like that. Are those things bad? No, they're not bad. But what should they not be? Priorities. That's not what you should prioritize. A lot of these women out here are not worth the chase, not worth the investment. Are there some? Yeah, I believe there's some, guys. I'm not going to be that guy. I'm never going to be that guy who's going to say all women are bad, because that's just not true. Right? There are some women who won't cheat. That is true. But most of them are trash. Oh, yes. Most women are trash. Oh, it's okay to say most guys are trash, but when we say most women, now it's a problem. No, I'm saying it. Most women out here do not bring anything to you but a headache. Filter them out. Right? Do not give your heart and your mind to somebody who you're unsure of. Last but not least, you've got to put the focus on yourself. Chasing women, investing in them, that's old news. We don't do that on this channel. We first invest in ourselves. We better ourselves, right? Because if you don't and she becomes the center of your attention, now you're living under her rules, right? Now you're entering her world. Now she's king. She's wearing the pants. Now your life is emotional like her, a roller coaster. She needs to enter your world. Build that alpha mentality and don't put up with the shit that a lot of men out here put up with. Crying, begging, pleading to women. It's ridiculous. It makes you look bad and it will destroy you. So why do I share this stuff? Well, I share this stuff so that men know how real it is out here. A lot of guys end up finding this content when it's way too late. Okay, when they've been already hurt by somebody in their life. Listen, man, you're the prize. Prioritize yourself, right? Do not let people shame you about being insecure and being this. Set standards and expectations when dealing with these women. Don't put your focus and your priorities in them, because most of them out here are 304s. Hey guys, if you enjoyed this video, once more, hit that like button. If you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Remember, the goal is 30K subscribers by December 1st. I'm going to be promoting that a lot in my future videos. I appreciate you all. Man, focus on you. Get rid of the negativity around you. Take charge of your lives. My name is Chisha Zed. Until next time, man, I'm out. Peace.